Hey, how's it going, guys? I want to talk about a topic that's been, running around in my head recently, and a lot of people, I've actually been getting a lot of comments strictly about this topic on whether or not to get a PlayStation 4 or a PC for next generation. If you can only get one, which one can you get? Now, I have a Word document open right now with a couple bullet points of things that are positives and negatives about both platforms that you can go on. So let's get straight into this with the PC now. Why you want to get a PC? It's because of the features. Let's be honest. A console is strictly for gaming. Now, I know the PS4 is going to have some extra stuff like streaming, but let's be real. A PC can do a lot more things than just game or stream. You can edit videos. You can browse the internet. You can write Word documents. You can do all this other stuff with a PC. So it's not strictly a gaming platform. I mean, you could use it as your gaming machine, but you're going to have a lot of other options to go with. Another positive about PC, if you want cheap game prices, there's nowhere else you can go but PC. The Steam summer sales and winter sales, they're absolutely second to none. You can go on sites like Green Man Gaming. You can go on Get Games Go. A lot of great deals that you can find. And if you're a gamer on a budget, you can budget yourself and get some great titles like BioShock 1, BioShock 2 for next to nothing. I mean, you can get, I remember I got Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City for like $10 for both games. You cannot get that on a console. I know console games, places like GameStop, they do have sales once in a while, but let's be honest here, they're not to the degree of a Steam summer sale. The thing about this is it's digital distribution, so you can just buy it, download it, and you're done. So, there are some positives about that, but with digital distribution, there's also a bunch of negatives. You can't resell your game. So again, if you buy something for full retail price when it comes out, and if you don't like the game, you're kind of burned. You can't resell the game, so you're fucking screwed. And with a console, PS4 being confirmed not to have used game restrictions, you can trade in that game and at least get a little bit of your money back. And if you're on a budget, that is something to think about if you are just buying new releases and not worrying about old games that are gonna appear on sale on Steam platforms. Now, one thing with PC that I have to address is, over this next, let's say it's a 5-6 year span that this next generation lasts, you are going to have to upgrade this budget on PC. There's no question about it. With the PS4, it's going to work those 5-6 years. It's going to be guaranteed. Sure, you might not get a comparable experience to a PC, but the games are still going to run. They're still going to work well in 5 to 6 years. If you get a budget on PC, in 3 to 4 years, you're going to be getting really poor frame rates. Now, the thing is, your PC may have higher specs than a Xbox One or a PS4 in this case, but the thing is, when a developer is making a game for a PS4, they know what specs the system has, and they're going to optimize it for those specs. When you have a PC, there's a wide array of graphics card and Intel, CPU configurations. They can't just optimize their game just for one configuration. That would take so much time, effort, and energy, and a lot of money to basically optimize your game for all of these different configurations. It's just not possible. That's why with the PS4, you're gonna get more mileage out of your system. Although down the line your system will deteriorate and the performance will be far less superior than a PC. But a PC, you will have to upgrade it, so it's gonna be more cost. It's gonna be more cost efficient. So that's up to you guys. Do you want the option of upgrading and having a better experience, or do you just want a console that can run these games for this whole entire generation? Because if you buy a budget on PC right now, I'm telling you guys right now, in 3 to 4 years, it's not going to be able to run Battlefield 7. It's just not. There's no possible way that, say, a 7750 can run a Battlefield 7 at ultra settings. Even low, it might be pretty poor settings that you're going to be playing on. Now, one thing I have to address on the PC now, I'm a PC gamer, but the thing about PC is there's less AAA games. Whoa. Before you say, I've seen charts that PCs have more exclusives. Yes, this might be true, but a lot of these games are indie titles, and, a lot of these games, I don't like to say people don't care about, but that's just the fact of the matter. And a lot of games that are multi-platform, but they're games that PC just doesn't get. Like, they'll be on the Xbox One and the PS4, but the PC just won't get it. Games like Metal Gear Solid 5, games like Destiny, publishers just have, they don't like to port games over to the PC just because of the piracy issue. And that's why I don't pirate any games, because I really want developers to be supported, but a lot of people just don't do it, and they do pirate their games. And I understand money's tight, but a lot of these developers don't get supported, and unfortunately, we PC gamers don't get, the games, because a company like, say Atlas, they're a very small company. They have, money in mind, and, they need to make enough money to cover the cost of their games. They're not going to bring their game over to the PC just because of the piracy issue. It's not going to be worth, they're not going to make their profit back, or not, enough profit to pay off their developers. Okay, now I know I've been talking about negatives on the PC side, but let's go on a negative on the console market for a second. A huge thing that Sony has unveiled. You're going to have to start paying to play online. Now, this might only be $5 a month, but let's say this console goes for 6-7 years. That's going to add up real quickly if you're paying $60 a year for 7 years. That's another $420 that you're going to be paying to your initial cost of the console. Now, that is something to think about, but if you're the kind of gamer that just wants to pay as they go, and maybe you don't have to worry about that, but like at the end of this, they say it's a marathon, not a sprint. At the end of this marathon, like, look at your bill. You are going to have spent, $700 just due to the fee of the online, and it is confirmed. The PS4 will require PlayStation Plus just to play your multiplayer games, and a lot of these games are going to be multiplayer focused, so PlayStation Plus is basically required. I'm going to wrap this video up here since it is running a little bit long. I might do a follow-up video because I didn't cover everything I wanted to, but I think I got the gist of, a lot of topics, and, it's not a decision that I can make for you. You're going to have to weigh your options and see what fits for you. Do you want to pay as you go with online? Do you want cheaper deals on some older classic titles? There's a lot of factors to weigh in, and it's really mostly weighed on you. So I can't make that decision for you. I can just give you what you're going to get on each platform, and then you're going to have to make the decision on your own. So I can't make that decision for you, but I've laid out, a lot of different aspects to each platform, a lot of different things you guys can decide from, and, decide, well, maybe get both. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a PC, I'm going to have a PS4. It's going to be a great next generation, guys. Just know that. There's a lot of good titles coming out, and I'm psyched that we're finally getting some new consoles, because PS3 and 360, they've been around for a long time, and they're just not holding up like they used to. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope this cleared up some air about this this topic, and I will do a follow-up video because there are some more stuff I want to talk about. A lot of the PS4 things are still in the dark, so we need to know about the interface, all its features. How much is PlayStation Plus? That's really not been confirmed yet. It's not going to be $50, I don't believe. I think they are changing it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Just leave your own opinion down below. I'm cool with that. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.